Hi everyone, welcome back to 31 Days of Yoga for Mental Health. I'm Daria and we are on day 10. Today we are working with the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. This chakra is located between the belly button and the sternum. It's the space where we feel like butterfly sensations. This chakra is associated with the element of fire and the color yellow, and it's the place where we feel confidence and drive and will and personal power, action, all of these sort of fiery associations. All you'll need today is yourself and a space to move. This practice, this sequence is a little bit fiery, building warmth and heat in the body, but it's also pretty quick. So stay with it and remember to take something a little less fiery if that's what your body needs. When you're ready, let's begin. We'll start today in Sphinx. Come all the way down to your belly and bring your elbows just about an inch or so in front of your shoulders. Let your palms plant and ground down into your mat and begin to open your heart. Try to keep the back of your neck nice and long in line with your spine. Feel into that place, the solar plexus chakra, and notice it elongating in the Sphinx. And now imagine that your elbows are magnetized toward your hips. So a nice and active Sphinx. Open through the chest, get a nice stretch in the front line of your body. Maybe if there's any soreness in your abs, feel it there. And begin to deepen your breath. Today, working with the third chakra, we'll be exploring this idea of personal power and will. And the power that comes from this third chakra is a result of integrating all the exploration, all the grounding, and then momentum movement from the second chakra to now spark this fire of the third chakra. So it's not about dominating the other chakras or forcing through to this powerful place, but it's about integrating, building more consciousness and awareness. And this leads to drive and will. Take one more breath here in Sphinx. And imagine that a tiny fire is igniting inside of you in that space of the solar plexus chakra, like sparks. And then eventually a flame begins to flicker. And throughout practice, stay with it, stay with that flame and see if the fire can grow bigger with more fuel and more heat. Exhale and lower your heart all the way down to your mat. Bring your palms under your shoulders, tuck your toes, and either move through tabletop or stay on the toes to press all the way up to high plank. Squeeze your front body to your back body. Press away from your mat to dome through your shoulders and get long through the back of your neck. Begin to feel your core igniting and engaging. Press more away from your mat to feel a little lighter, a little floatier, and stay here for one more breath. Inhale, lengthen the whole spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pull your belly button to your spine to lift your hips all the way up and back. Pedal into the feet, bending into one knee and then the other. Set up your nice, solidly grounded downward facing dog and then energize. Lift your tailbone up and back. Hug your forearms together. Press your palms down and forward and revolve your shoulder blades externally away from each other. Draw your very lowest set of ribs together and down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step up to the top of your mat and forward fold, bringing feet together, folding from the hips all the way down. One breath here, decompress the spine, let your head be really heavy. You can bend the knees if you want. Inhale, halfway lift, grow long through the whole spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale for chair, sink weight back into your heels and then ripple your arms up overhead, pulling your pubic bone up to your sternum the whole way there. Float your shoulders down away from your ears, hug your inner thighs together and see if you can sink your hips down a little more as you draw your palms together at heart center. Inhale to grow long through the whole spine. Exhale, prayer twist. Bring left elbow to the outside of your right leg and pull your belly in and up and then revolve left ribs toward right ribs. Always an option to step the feet about hips distance and take a little gentler twist by hooking the left elbow to the inside of the left leg instead of all the way out around to the right. Let your toes be light and floaty and really pull from your belly button in and up to twist a little more. Take your gaze up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, send weight into your right foot and see if you can step your left foot all the way back to revolved crescent lunge, maintaining the twist all the way there. You might need to readjust the stance of your feet, and if you come out of the twist, no problem, just get back into it. From here, an option to stay up and active in the legs, or maybe lower down to the left knee, focusing more on that twisting action. Either way, whatever feels best. Grow long from the crown of your head to your left heel. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, pull your core in and up. Reach your fingertips up overhead, high lunge. Exhale, launch forward, warrior three. Lift up left toes, balance into the right leg, and send fingertips and left toes away from each other on a journey. Pull your core in and up all the time. Inhale, rise everything up for Tadasana. Keep your left foot hovering away from your mat just about an inch. And then exhale, pistol squat. Bend your right knee and slowly lower your weight all the way down to sit. Keeping the left heel elevated all the time if you can. If not, no problem. You can take fingertips and heel down to sit all the way down. Roll back onto your tailbone, reach your arms forward in front of you, and then bring your toes up to hover off of your mat just an inch or so, or maybe come to bring toes up in line with your knees, or maybe reach the legs all the way straight for boat pose. Inhale, exhale, lower down, low boat, wherever you are with the legs, so that they can stay a little more bent, toes hovering. Come down to lie on your back like this. Really hollowed out position. If your core is shaking, mine too. Inhale, pull it all back up to high boat, and then exhale, step your feet out to like a malasana and see if you can launch forward without using your hands, or maybe you do use your hands. Step your feet back together and inhale for chair, sink low. Inhale. Exhale, bring palms together at heart center. Shift your torso forward, grow long through the whole spine. Exhale, prayer twist. Right elbow goes to the outside of left leg. Pull from your solar plexus in and up, and then twist, revolve right rib cage toward left. See if you can take even the right eye all the way up to the sky as you twist. Good. Stay and start to shift your weight a little more into the left foot so the right foot can hover and step back, maybe all the way to revolved lunge. Keep your core engaged the whole time. From here, option to lower down to your back knee. Wherever you are, grow super long from right heel through the roof of your mouth and the crown of your head. And see if you can pull your palms away from your left armpit and more into the sternum. Good. Pull your feet together, charge your left foot down and forward, and inhale to reach up, high lunge. Exhale, launch into left leg warrior three. Get long like Superman. Feel really floaty here by reaching more forward through your fingers and more back through right toes. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Pull everything up. Tadasana. Keep the left leg floating and hovering an inch or so off your mat if you can. And exhale, sink, pistol squat. Take your right heel a little forward, flex the toes up to your face, and see if you can stay with it all the way down to sit. Nice. Inhale for boat, whatever your version is. This is great. This is great. This is great. Wherever your body wants to go. Maybe you even reach your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, low boat. Come down. Inhale, pull it all back together to the midline, rise. Exhale, come forward with energy, with action into Malasana, and then step, heel toe, your feet all the way back together to touch and fold. Take a full inhale. Exhale, maybe with an open mouth or not, to retain the heat that we're building in the body. One more time through each side of this sequence. Short and sweet, short and fiery. Inhale, sink weight into your heels, chair pose, arms ripple up overhead. Exhale, palms come to meet at heart center. Inhale, take your torso forward and exhale, prayer twist, revolve, send left elbow to the outside of the right leg. And then right away, start to shift weight into your right foot. So left toes get light and step it back. Revolved lunge, pull your core in and up. Inhale, high lunge, reach fingertips up high. Exhale, warrior three, launch forward and reach out in both directions. Inhale, pull everything to the midline. Arms ripple up, Tadasana, left foot is hovering. And exhale, pistol squat. Glide all the way down. Maybe fingertips come to the floor to help support you. Lower down gently. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, lift up boat. Exhale, come forward, energy to Malasana. Step your feet a little more together. And inhale, chair. Exhale, sink hips down, palms come to meet at heart center. Get long through the spine and exhale, twist. Right elbow comes to the outside of left leg. Gaze up toward the ceiling, send weight into your left foot. And maybe gracefully step the right toes all the way back to revolved lunge or lower down to right knee. Inhale, pull everything to the central column as you rise. High lunge. Exhale, launch forward, warrior three. Grow, 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 grow. Inhale, Tadasana, rise it up. Right leg hovers. And then exhale, sink it all the way down to pistol squat. Take your time getting there, grounding through all four corners of the left foot, all the way down. Inhale, rise up, high boat. Exhale, low boat, you're almost there. Inhale, rise. Exhale, plant your feet, Malasana. Draw your feet together to touch and fold. And actually, let's take feet hips distance apart and just take a little ragdoll release. Bend your knees generously or less generously. Maybe bend into one knee and then the other. Take any movement that feels really good here. Let the crown of your head be heavy and the back of your neck be really long. Good. Draw your feet back together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or jump back to high plank and flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just a little more work before we cool down. Inhale to reach right leg high. Exhale, pull right knee to right tricep and hold and squeeze here for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, right knee to left tricep, crossing the body and squeeze it all together like they're connected, stuck. Right knee, left tricep. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, right knee to chest. Maybe your knee pulls all the way through to connect with your forehead and squeeze here for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, kick right leg high. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left leg lifts as the right lowers. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, hold and squeeze for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, pull your core in and up. Whole front body comes to back body as left leg crosses and pulls toward right tricep for 3, 2, you got it, for 1. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, knee to nose or forehead. Pull, round, squeeze. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, downward facing dog, left toes come down. Inhale, lift up high onto both feet, both toes, and wave your way forward to high plank, and then draw elbows into ribcage as you lower down all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes and kick your heels in toward your glutes. And then bring your arms to reach around to grab for the tops of your feet. Maybe if you're not able to connect, that's totally fine. Just stay with that intention. Imagine that you're reaching around to grab for the tops of your feet. Exhale every bit of air out of your body. Inhale, Dhanurasana, floor bow. Kick into the palms of your hands from the tops of your feet and lift your heart up and away from your mat. Maybe the tops of the thighs stay down, and see if now you can kick more into the feet to lift and hover and elevate the thighs away too. Draw your shoulder blades together behind you, really open and expand through the heart, and then maybe you start to be like a rocking horse, rocking right on that space of the third chakra, hovering and balancing right here on your middle belly as you kick a little higher from the power of that space. And then exhale, slowly release it all down. Bring your palms in front of your forehead, stack them, and then Relax your forehead down. Take a couple breaths right here. And then press into your palms and lift your way up and back to child's pose. You can keep the knees out wide or maybe bring them together underneath you as you reach the arms out long and release your forehead down to your mat. Connect again to that little fire inside of you as your breath begins to slow down, heart rate slows. But keep the fire glowing. It's like energy inspires more energy, so keep that momentum with you, even as we begin to slow down the movement. Come up to a tabletop maybe, or however you want to get back down to a seat. Stamp the soles of your feet down into your mat, ground the big toes down, reach your arms out long in front of you, and bring a little more core activation into this roll down to lie on your back. Lowering one vertebra at a time for 5. For 4, pull your very lowest belly in and up. For 3, squeeze. For 2, see if you can keep your big toes down. For 1, and relax. Draw both knees into your chest and give yourself a little roll around on the base of your spine. Decompress the low back and then pull everything into a nice tight ball. Feel all the energy moving inside your body, inside this little compressed space. Inhale. Exhale, send arms and legs out long. Relax the back of your head down and close your eyes, Shavasana. Let your palms face up, let your toes fall open, and let all the energy you just created drop back into the earth. Allow the fire inside of your belly to die down, but to stay sparked. That little spark stays there, just glowing inside of you all the time. You can even just imagine a glowing yellow wheel. See if you can soften your belly, your face, your jaw, and let the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Allow muscles to fall away from bone and sink into the earth. Begin to bring breath back into your body, like you're fanning the flame of the coal, the fire inside you. And let the prana, the life force, the breath, re-energize through the whole system of your body into every corner, out to the extremities of fingertips and toes, re-energize there. And carry this all the way up overhead behind you with the fingertips as the toes point forward. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, travel to one side or the other for fetal pose. And then press all the way up to a seat. Eyes are closed or maybe just a soft gaze. Get spacious in your grounded seat. And collect your palms at heart center. feel again into the space inside of you where you feel your personal power. Let the power come from inside of you, not from anything external, but right inside, at the very core of your own body. Draw energy up from this space into the hands, and then let the hands move up to the third eye center and bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this little fiery sequence, this little fiery flow. I hope you're feeling good and energized and awake and activated, all those good things. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel down below because that really supports me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.